You pay off your credit card in full, a week early even. You feel good about it. You check your score the next morning expecting a bump. Instead it dropped 15 points, 20, sometimes more. Nothing about your finances got worse. You have less debt than you did yesterday. So why does the number say otherwise? Here is what actually happened. 2 weeks before you paid, your statement closed. Around that date, your card issuer took a picture of your balance. Not your balance today. Not your balance after you paid. Just that one frozen number. From that one day, that picture is what gets sent to the credit bureaus. Not live, not continuous. Once a month in a batch file, on a fixed schedule your bank controls, not you. That single number becomes your credit utilization. It is 30% of your FICO score, the second biggest factor after payment history. If your statement closed at 80% of your limit, the bureau sees 80%. It does not matter that you paid it down to 0 4 days later. The bureau will not see that until next month's snapshot arrives. For 30 days on paper, you look like someone carrying a heavy balance, even though in reality you owe nothing. This is the part almost nobody explains clearly. Your credit score is not watching your bank account. It is not watching your actual financial health in real time. It is watching a monthly report instead. Your lender assembles that report in a rigid format called Metro 2, then sends it to 3 bureaus. Each bureau runs its own math on top of it. And the math itself is not one formula. FICO has released multiple versions over the years. VantageScore is a separate model entirely, built by the 3 bureaus together, weighting the same information differently. Your lender picks which version to check. You do not get to choose. 2 people can have identical bank balances, identical payment histories. They can still walk away with scores dozens of points apart, because the model reading their data ran the numbers on a different curve. So what is the score actually measuring if not your money? One thing: how predictable you are as a borrower. Payment history carries the most weight at 35%, because a lender's biggest fear is not that you are poor, it is that you are unpredictable. Utilization is the second biggest signal, precisely because it is the freshest data point the system has. Length of credit history, new credit, and credit mix fill out the rest, each one a proxy for the same underlying question. If this system lends you money, will you behave the way you always have? That question explains the other confusing drop. You finally pay off a car loan. You should feel rewarded. Instead, your score dips again. The loan closes with it. A type of credit disappears. One the model had been rewarding you for managing responsibly. Your average account age shifts. Nothing about you got riskier. The pattern the model was trained to reward simply has one less data point to point at. None of this is a glitch, and none of it is rigged against you. It is a system built for a specific job. Give a lender a stable, standardized signal once a month across hundreds of millions of people without needing to watch anyone's account in real time. A live feed would be more accurate. It would also be far more expensive and far harder to standardize across every bank in the country. So the industry settled on the snapshot instead. Cheaper, simpler, occasionally wrong about you for 30 days at a time. The next time that number moves in a direction that makes no sense, you now know where to look. Not at your own behavior, at the calendar. Somewhere in the last few weeks, a statement closed. A photograph got taken, and a machine that has never seen your bank account is still working off yesterday's picture.